China has criticized Britain and the United States after they demanded the release of a former media tycoon in Hong Kong. Beijing says US and UK remarks on the Jimmy Lai case constitute a blatant political manoeuvring. Lai's national security trial started today amid a heavy police presence. The 76-year-old has been behind bars for 3 years, charged with colluding with foreign forces. If he is found guilty, he could face life imprisonment. Dozens queued outside the entrance of the West Kowloon Law Courts building early this morning, hoping to get a spot inside the courtroom. Representatives from at least 10 consulates, including the US, the UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand and Switzerland, also gathered to observe the trial. Lai was brought to court in a police van. His case is widely seen as a test of judicial independence in Hong Kong after Beijing imposed a national security law on the city more than 3 years ago. The trial takes place before 3 national security judges without a jury and is expected to last 80 days. Lai is the most prominent figure to be prosecuted under the controversial national security law. He faces 3 charges linked to sedition and collusion with foreign forces stemming from anti-government protests in 2019. He's also accused of calling for global sanctions against Hong Kong. CNA's Roland Lim, who spent more than 20 years as CNA's chief correspondent in Hong Kong, lays down what's at stake for the city's political landscape.
Hong Kong's global reputation is certainly in the spotlight. And this trial comes at a time when Hong Kong is actually trying to attract back talent, trying to attract back foreign investments into the city. We've had Hong Kong officials as well as mainland officials stating time and time again that rule of law is robust in the city and that everyone is treated equally under the law. But at the same time, the Foreign Ministry has also said that Jimmy Lai was a notorious anti-China element, and that he actually relished his role in actually colluding with foreign forces, and that this trial, the facts of the case, will play out that he was a bad actor. For Jimmy Lai himself, well, it's his day in court, and he's hoping that it will be an opportunity to attract more public attention to his plight. Really, he's always said that he's not guilty. He's also said that this trial is politically motivated and that it's part of a wider plan or clampdown of the pro-democracy movement in Hong Kong. I should also say that the point about collusion with foreign forces also raises questions, because this is a trial not only on Jimmy Lai but Apple Daily itself. By that I mean that, for example, questions whether ordinary advocacy to foreign parties. Remember, back in 2019, Jimmy Lai actually went to the US and met up with then President, or Vice President, I should say, Mike Pence, and the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, to talk about the situation in Hong Kong. So that's something that I think legal scholars are interested to find out whether that will also fall as a crime under national security laws. And alongside that, questions about press freedom and also the fact that outside participation in Hong Kong politics, whether that will be against the law.